boy, T.I. That, man, look, let me tell you something. I've never really been like a T.I., I guess, like, hardcore fan. You know what I mean? I've always been a hardcore Floyd fan. You know what I mean? So many people wanted to see him lose, and it was just that excitement of one more, one more, one more, one more. But Floyd, you took an L. You took an L. Man, you took an L. T.I. ain't playing, man. The message is so crisp. You know what I mean? He touched on a lot of subjects. And this comes to show, especially with the generation that's coming up, that they only looking at who's talking. You know what I mean? And the people that's talking, what they got on. So if Floyd going to Gucci saying, oh man, forget the boycott, you know, I do what I want, everybody else gonna boycott and this boy gonna get on the yacht. You just put yourself in the category to accept the racist attention that was drawn to our black people. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? This is a perfect time to speak up about racial indifference. Perfect time. You know, even if you don't have a predetermined disposition on people's character, and people say, oh, well, you know, I don't see color. I don't see color. I see just people. You lying. You lying. The reason why you gotta see color is to keep the issue alive, right? Because if you say I don't see color, you're ignoring the issue totally. I see black people, I see white people, I see Asian people, I see Dominican people. You have to see color. Because those who don't, quote unquote, they just don't care. They don't care. But when this issue like this arise, when you're talking about powerhouse corporations sending out blackface equipment and merchandise, and you don't feel some type of way about that, it's crazy because black people feel some type of way about it, and white people feel some type of way about it. It's not just black people boycotting, it's just a majority of black people boycotting it. But the people that actually see color, they got a certain feeling about that. The people that see color, that don't, I don't see color. You're lying. Or you low-key racist. Black, white, whatever you are. Low-key racist. Talking about you don't see color. Everybody see color. Well, besides small shades of reds and blues and, you know, colorblinds. But even being colorblind, you still see black and white. Right? Those are two contrasts that you just can't deny unless you're completely blind. You still see black. It's totally black, but you see black. No jokes towards my physically impaired, visually impaired, audio impaired, people that are watching this, because, you know, I have people in my family that are some sort of impaired. So it's just a lot of times you really have to step out of your boundaries and accept what people are to change issues, man. You know, Floyd ain't accepting the fact that, you know, like, this is his chance. This is your chance. Black people's been held down so long. We didn't have a voice. And when issues like this arise, we need all the powerhouse celebrities, politicians, athletes, because that's all we have. Athletes, pastors, celebrities. We really don't have many politicians. We really don't have many politicians. You know, our political ambiance is pastors. They speak for black people. That's crazy, ain't it? It's crazy. So when you get that stage, man, and the issue is large like this, You have millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars, man. Millions. I bought every pay-per-view that Floyd was in, to my knowledge of me liking him. I grew up in East St. Louis, Illinois, man. A lot of violence, ridicule. When I got older and I got old enough to afford things, when I moved to Indiana, I start to purchase certain things that grown with me. I seen what Floyd was going through his fights, man. Everybody wanted him to lose so bad, and he just kept winning and start pissing people off. But that's the world we live in, especially black people. People want us to lose so bad, and when we win, it causes an uproar. And that was my motivation to do more for myself, to do better for myself. Floyd, you tripping, man. I'm not a fan no more, bro. I'm not a fan no more. You tripping. You say, oh, well, he ain't number one. He probably ain't never going to watch this. Oh, he ain't number one fan. That's one pay-per-view vote. You lost a lot, man. Yeah, you invested into a lot of company, but once you start losing that black dollar, it could be one person, then two person, then 4, then 8, then 16, then 32, then 64, then 128. Once it start to build up, your brands that you sponsor and that sponsor you will also lose. The black dollar is so significant. But today's society, we want to spend it on materialistic things. And that's why this is a huge issue. Keep the dollar in the hood. Keep the dollar in the city. Keep the dollar in the state. The black dollar circulate 6 hours in our communities. 6 hours from getting it to spending it. And the people that make it big, a majority of them don't want to give back because they don't want to lose that dollar that they constantly spending. But you going to strip clubs and you going to bars and you doing this and you throwing $40,000, $50,000 a year when you could have just donated that and have a tax write-off, man. You know what I mean? Get the money back. But no, the people don't think like that. Floyd had made hundreds of millions of dollars. Hundreds of millions of dollars. Hundreds of millions of dollars. I don't recall anything he's done for the black community besides win fights. Honestly. I can't think of one thing that he's done donating wise, one thing that he's done to uplift our people. When you got that stage and you're on that pedestal, man, you have a huge voice, especially for racial indifference. It's terrible, man. It's terrible. What would you do if I tell you what I do, what I've been doing. I can give people money right now and not, hey, they don't even know it came from me. I don't have to record every time I give a person of insignificant finance some money. That don't make you. It makes you accepted by society, but as a person, you grimy. I need people to see this to prove how good of a dude or a woman I am. I don't care about that. But when you got hundreds of millions of dollars, even when you give people money or you do something for a group or charity or something like that, it's going to come up. Even when you're trying to hide it, it's going to come up. It's going to come up. I haven't heard nothing. I'm Googling, Binging, you know what I mean? Safari, and I'm trying to figure out what What does Floyd do? Besides have 28 watches, 35 cars, 16 houses. What does he do for his people? Nothing. Nothing. And that's why when I listen to that FN word song by T.I., which the taste of that was the name of it I don't like, but I seen the significance of what he was trying to say. That song is strong, man. I got a bigger respect for T.I. I got a bigger respect for what he represent, man. Yeah, I mean, we're only human. Everybody gonna make mistakes. He done a lot of dumb shit in his life. That's cool. We only human. But the thing about being human is you either learn by your mistakes or you live in them. That's it. And he's learned from his mistakes, and he has a voice, man. And by him having a voice, music, he's reaching a lot of people because music is universal. And music is controversial. If you have that music voice, you can do a lot, man, especially in the hood, because a lot of people don't think they do is listen to music. They be at work listening to music. They ain't listening to finance seminars. But if you put a message in music, it's clearly going to get across. When I see T.I. stuff pop up on my timeline, I don't even pay attention to it. But when I seen T.I. pop up on the YouTube timeline and it had Floyd Mayweather's face, a picture of Floyd Mayweather in that black face sweater from Gucci, I say, man, let me listen to this. I thought it was fake. Whatever you meant to do, T.I., man, I hope you're looking at this, bro. Whatever if it get across to you, you know, I hope you hear me, man. Look, you will never get paid what you deserve. You will never get paid for what you deserve, man. Your message is priceless. I got a bigger respect for you, and that's coming from the Midwest, man. Bigger respect, bro. I ain't got no IG. I ain't got no Facebook. I don't think I got is this YouTube stuff. And I barely use this. But I said, if I'm going to post anything, this is the issue I want to post on. Much love and respect to my people, black, for those who support the black and the black movement. I love you. We together strong. We don't need to be broken down no more. Good message, T.I. Got yourself a new fan, man.